No. This Friday, the 28th annual Faribault Sports Hall of Fame banquet and induction ceremony takes place at the Faribault American Legion. Serving begins at 6:30. We have, a member of the Sports Hall of Fame with us. He's also the president of Faribault Sports Incorporated, master of ceremonies. What don't you do, Tom Hartman?
I don't serve the food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Legion has good food.
Yes, they do.
This rotates, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Eagles and the American Legion.
Okay. And this year it's at the Legion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course both places have terrific food. So.
Oh, chicken parmesan this year.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Yes, with a delicious salad. Oh, it'll be great.
Yeah, it always
great
is.
Meal.
Always is.
And a huge crowd.
Yeah, a lot of tickets have gone out the door.
A
And
lot of them.
if people want tickets, can they still get them, Tom?
Yes, they can. They can give me a call or buy them at the door. We'd like it to know ahead of time if possible.
Right.
So,
How much are they?
$20.
Okay. Social hours at 5:30, salad 6:30, dinner programmed 7. I know you pride yourself in getting people out the door
Oh yeah.
by what, 9:30?
Oh, I hope it's earlier than that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
You got 7 people to induct.
I know. Yep, 7 going in this year.
Will they each get 10 minutes or something?
Oh, we give them about 8 minutes. Unless they speak longer, then we kind of stand up and tell them, okay, that's it.
28 years. It's hard to believe it's been that
Oh,
long.
I
Tom.
know. And I was on the committee when it first started. Leo Brand started it. Fabulous. Yeah, and then there's all kinds of brands. There's Steve Brand is in and Leo's in, and this year we have Lana Brand going in.
She was fun to watch.
Oh, I guess so.
Very good athlete at BA.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a good group going in. No question about it.
Always do.
Major League Baseball pitcher, fabulous coach. She will bring lots of people.
Yep.
Lois Krinke. Yep. Yeah, Mikey Johnson, the pitcher for the San Diego Padres, nickname Wild West. So he'll be showing up. And then my close personal friend, Harry Brown. Yep. Harry and I played football together. We played baseball together. We played softball together. And we were a member of state championship teams in baseball and state champions in softball several years. So, and then of course Harry was so involved in local sports. He had golf tournaments that he donated money to, and he had the Harry Brown Classic basketball tournament that was the best in Minnesota.
At the time, yes, it was.
Yeah, it really was. Cow.
You always saw 2 or 3 teams out of that tournament at the state tournament every year.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we have a good group going in, and yeah, we're up to, I think we're up to about 164 people in.
You still have a waiting list, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, there's a waiting list, and then we have 31 ladies. So we're adding more ladies each year as women's sports became outstanding in the later years. So, and very unfortunately, we lost 3 of our members this year. Yeah, I feel so bad. Jerry Kess left us. Dick Shields left us. And Lois Coring Colesrud left us. Yeah, Lois went in way back in '95, I think.
Oh my, I never got a chance to see her play, but I was told she was phenomenal.
Yeah,
softball player.
Very sorry about losing those 3. That's too bad.
Yeah, it is. So we're going to talk about each and every one of these inductees in our next segment, as Tom gives us some more details and tells us about some of the criteria that are used to choose the inductee.
Price from Roscoe Structures in Geneva, 256-750.
Tom Hartman, who was the Bethlehem Academy golf coach for a while.
That's
had
right.
Had a team go to state, right?
Oh gosh, yes. Had some
I bet
fabulous,
that was fun.
fabulous golfers. Yeah.
I bet that was a blast.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that very much.
No, when you were at BA, did they have golf?
No,
No.
no, we just had football, basketball, and baseball.
That was it.
That was it. Yeah.
So you said you were on a team with Harry.
Yeah.
And what position did you play?
I was first base
And Harry was?
because I'm left-handed. Harry was a catcher, an outfielder. Yep.
And who was the stud pitcher on that team?
That was Billy Beaupre, who is also in our Hall of Fame, and he will be here Friday night.
Do a lot of the inductees come back?
Oh yes, yeah, we get a lot of them, Gordy. I really appreciate that. Even we've got one coming back that went in last year that wasn't able to come with us. That was Jake Petrichka,
Oh yeah, because
the
he
pitcher,
was,
Chicago White Sox.
right.
And Jake, the season, he was still playing with the White Sox when we had our banquet, so he wasn't able to attend, but he bought 2 tickets, and Jake will be at the banquet
Well, that'll be
on
cool.
Friday. That'll be cool. Yeah, I really enjoy that. And I enjoy seeing all the old timers come back. We have so many of them come back, and we also introduce each one and have them stand, and that's all part of the program too.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. You mentioned Dick Shields, and
Uh,
wrestling tournament named after him for many years.
yeah.
He was quite a coach.
Oh,
Had some. Well, Faribault was a superpower back in
Yeah.
those days.
yeah. He was my neighbor too, on the east side of Faribault. Yeah.
Really good guy.
Yeah, Dick was fabulous.
I enjoyed visiting
Yeah.
with Dick over the years.
Yeah.
So should we tackle this alphabetically, or how do you want to do this?
Oh, we can, whatever you want to do.
We'll start. How about we go with Lana Brand first? We talked a little bit about her in the first segment. I remember calling her volleyball matches. And she was
Yeah.
a very good athlete at BA.
Yeah, Lana Brand Proka. Yeah, and then she graduated in 2006 from Bethlehem Academy, and she was a 3-sport athlete: volleyball, basketball, track. But volleyball was her calling card. She was named All-Gopher Conference 3 times, All-State twice. Yeah, she played on the championship volleyball teams in 03 and 05, and then they were runner-up in 04. And she went on to play 4 years at St. Kate's University, where
Yep.
she was also all-conference twice. So we really look forward to Lana being there, and she'll have a big family there, so that'll be very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a tradition, as you noted.
Yeah,
Grandfather, fathers.
Yeah.
In the hall.
yeah. Gosh.
Harry
So-
Brown, we just touched on
Oh,
Harry.
gosh.
All he did with his great basketball tournament. Of course, he was on those state championship teams with you.
Yeah, yeah, and that does go back a long way, Gordy.
Well, what are we talking, the 50s?
1956 and 1958, we won the state baseball championship. And Harry was a member of that team along with me. And of course, Billy Beaupre was our pitcher. And of course, he carried us, beat teams like Cretan Durham Hall, and beat all of that. That's when we were the state Catholic championships. That's what it was. And then Harry and I went on to play softball together, and that was slow pitch softball in those days. And we were very fortunate to win a couple of state championships there. And he was a member of that team, and we had a great time. Yep. Yeah, we won the state championships in 68, 69, 70, 71, I think. Excuse me. But after that, he got sold when he got into the automobile business. Used to be right down the street from here when he first started. Now he's got that little shop out on Highway 60.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and like we talked about, the tournaments that he put on, sponsored all those tournaments and gave money away, and so I'm very proud to have grown up with him and played with him, and it's an honor to induct him into the Sports Hall of Fame. And he was shocked.
Well, I'm sure he was.
Absolutely shocked.
I know Harry, he would be.
And he said he'd make his talk short and sweet. I imagine he will.
Yeah.
And I'll have him go first.
Because of that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
He gets a little extra time to some other folks.
Yeah.
Well, very deserving, obviously.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I'm very happy. Very proud.
I remember Mike Morrissey and I interviewing coaches for that tournament out at the Moose Lodge. They'd have a breakfast, out there and everything for the teams.
Yep.
Well, that was awesome.
Yep. Hall of Fame Mike Morrissey.
Yep. Another Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Fantastic. Let's see. Brett Gronk.
Oh boy. Brett Gronk. Graduated in 1995, and he was a football player and a wrestler. And on the gridiron, he earned all conference honors twice. He was the team MVP twice. All-state as a defensive tackle. And on the mat in high school, the wrestling mat, he was a 4-time letter winner, 3-time all-conference performer, 2-time captain, and went to the state tournament 3 times in wrestling. And then he went on to become a Division II St. Cloud State's all-time sacks leader, and he was also the team captain at St. Cloud. So it's an honor to have Brent Gronk going into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, we're very pleased with that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mike Johnson.
We're moving along pretty good. Mike Johnson, nickname Wild West, lives down in Arizona, and
So he lives in the Wild West.
Yep, that's why he named himself that. And he graduated from the Faribault High School in 1969, and he was the Bruce Smith Award winner, all-conference performer in baseball, basketball, and football. Outstanding athlete. And but baseball was his ticket to the pros. He was signed early, and then played some lower levels for a few years.
So was he signed right out of high school, Tom?
Pretty much,
Okay.
yeah. And signed by the San Diego Padres. Yeah.
So did he play with Dave? No, Dave Winfield would come after that. Wouldn't he?
Yeah. He was a right-handed pitcher, and he appeared in 18 games for the big league club in 1974. And then he had 57 saves in his career. So we look forward to Mike Johnson, Wild West. And he's coming to town tomorrow, so I'll probably run into him before the banquet starts.
You have to get that Wild West song.
Oh,
theme
hey,
song when
we
he
could
comes
do
walking
that.
up to the
Yeah.
podium.
Yeah, we could do that. Absolutely. Look forward to that. So Mike will be a charm.
Rebecca Fitzgerald, is it Collar? Is that how you say
Kohler.
it? It is Kohler?
Yeah.
I just remember her as Rebecca Fitzgerald. Very nice
Yeah.
young lady. Every time I see her, she says hi, so that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, graduated from high school, Faribault High School, in 2003. And she was even all conference in softball. She was twice all conference in volleyball, and 3 times in basketball. She was team captain for softball. She was all state in basketball. She went to Rochester Community College, became the only female to be named All-American in 2 sports, basketball and volleyball. the only female to be named to the All-American team in 2 sports,
That's
Gordy.
pretty amazing in college.
That is just amazing. So we look forward to her, boy.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I mean, I called a lot of her matches and a lot of her basketball games, and it'd be hard pressed to tell you which sport she was better in because she was so good in both.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
And then did some coaching in Rochester Mayo. I don't know if she's still coaching in Mayo.
I'm not sure.
But they'll be in town tonight, so you can find out if you go to the match over at Nolan Gym. She was an assistant for Mayo volleyball.
Oh, they play tonight.
Yep, over at Nolan Gym.
Lowell Nolan.
Yeah.
Also in our Hall of Fame.
Of course.
Also a dear friend of mine.
Yeah.
We go back a long way. Oh, my
Lowell was
God.
quite the character.
Oh, he was, yeah.
I mean, he could give, I've been told, I obviously wasn't in the locker room when he spoke, but he gave some pretty good speeches to fire up his troops.
We won't go there.
No. But he was proud of the green.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
He was proud of the Falcon green. Well, let's see here. We got Lois Krinke.
Oh.
How many dance championships did they have? Is it
Oh,
listed
my
there?
goodness sake. 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2002, 2003, 2005, 6, and 7, and 2015.
That's 10.
And they also doubled up and won the state jazz title in 2002. And she was a multiple state coach of the year in both Class AA and Class AAA. Lois Krinke.
I'll never forget Lowell Nolan, who you were talking about earlier, he was trying to champion making this a high school league sport, dance line. And I was joshing with Lowell and saying, oh, come on, Lowell isn't a sport. He said, you don't think it's a sport? I said, no. He said, go to one of their practices and then come back and tell me it's not a sport.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah.
I went. Now, I was a much younger man back then, but still, they were some pretty grueling practices.
Yeah. Yep. She turned them into a powerhouse.
Yes, she did. You had to work hard.
Yep. And
That's
I know
what
when
it
I
takes.
brought the letter to her to tell her she was being inducted, she looked at me. What? I said, yes, Lois. You're now retired, so you're able to go in the Sports Hall of Fame.
Well, what I think is cool about that is, like I just said, there were many people in this state, I wasn't the only one that said it's not a sport, that have come around full circle, Tom. You're putting her in the Sports Hall of Fame. That means it definitely is a sport.
Absolutely. No question about that. We all agree on that. Yep, so congratulations, Lois. Look forward to Friday night. Keep your talk short.
Oh,
I know,
I'm
short
sure
and
she
sweet.
She probably will.
Yeah, she will. Absolutely.
And then Nicole Bolton. Boy, was she fun to
Oh,
watch.
my goodness sake. Another BA grad,
Yeah.
2007. And she was a 1,000-point career scorer, basketball.
Mostly on layups, I'm thinking. She was so
Yeah.
fast.
Gordy.
Well, she got out in front of the pack, you know.
Yeah. 2-time all-conference performer, team MVP in 07. She was also volleyball. Part of the Cardinal Volleyball State runner-up in 06 and part of the state championship in 07 as a libero
Yeah.
defensive specialist.
Yep, she was a good one.
Yep. She parlayed her basketball skills into a spot at St. Kate's, where she recorded 1,000 career digs and was named all-conference and defensive MVP in 2011.
Yeah.
What a class we got going in, Gordy. I just, again, every year I say that, but it's so true.
You're going to run out of room here, though. Your page is about full.
I'm going to have to change this whole program. Yep. We got so many Hall of Fame members now. Yep. 165, I think it is, or 64. So, and then I got to thank the selection committee: Brent Perutka, Tim Petra, Charlie Madsen, Mike Perutka, and Ruth Olson. That's our selection committee.
So what are the criteria, Tom?
Well, you must be out of Bethlehem Academy or Faribault High School. 10 years. 10 years out of high school. And then you're eligible.
And a coach has to be retired. I think you said that.
Yeah, coach has to be retired. That's why Franz Bolter isn't in
Well,
yet.
he'll be
And I keep telling him.
No question.
And I keep telling our committee maybe we should change our rules and start adding these coaches, because Franz absolutely belongs in there at the top of the heap. Yeah, no question. So
how many coaches are in the hall? Do you know?
Oh gosh, I'd have to go through that 165 list to find out.
No, that's fine.
I don't know.
I just thought maybe you got more hair than I do, so
I don't scratch it too much.
things come into your brain and
Like
stay
you
there.
do. Yeah. Yeah.
So you saw a lot of these people play, obviously,
Oh gosh, yeah.
or perform.
Yep. And
Were your daughters in dance line, or did you have a daughter?
yes, I have 3 daughters.
Wow.
Now they were in swimming, track.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, I thought maybe dance line. You obviously
But
see more.
one of my daughters has a daughter. My granddaughter is now in the dance line.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So you do get to see some of that.
Oh yes. Well, I always went and watched the dance line. I enjoyed that so much. That was really fun.
Well, I'll tell you, that workout I went through, those high leg kicks, wow.
Huh.
That puts a little strain
Yeah.
on your hammies.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can't even lift my arm all the way up anymore.
It wasn't easy. So I went back to Lowell and said, I got my tail between my legs. Well, you're right. It's a sport.
Oh gosh.
They get a workout.
Yep.
You got to be in shape in order to perform at the dance line. So that's awesome.
Yeah, this goes all the way back to 1990. Isn't that something?
28th Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that first class. First few. Lately, we've always had a volleyball match, and I got another one this year on Friday night.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Carlton at St. Kate's. You got a lot of St. Kate's alum in there this year.
Yeah, Ted Nelson went in 1992, and they got the
Track name.
named after him. Yep. Yep.
Boy, did he look like he was still in running shape,
Oh gosh.
didn't he? You
Yeah.
see him when he was in town?
Yeah.
They dedicated?
Yep. Yep. Mark Duzbabic went in 93.
Former Viking.
What a fabulous athlete. Now he's on the golf tour.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that he, had that injury that
Yeah.
ended his career.
Yeah.
Ed Deuce-Bobby's on here, too.
Yeah, Ed's on. Yeah. And my old coach, Tom Paul, he coached football, basketball, and baseball at BA.
All of them.
Yep. Yeah, he was our only coach, along with Dewey Van Orso, who's also in.
There's a legend.
Yep.
I still get comments about Dewey Van Orso's expertise on the baseball diamond.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so we got a fabulous class.
And if you were to look through here and all the guys who participated in professional sports too, you've got some in here. As you just mentioned, inductee this year, that Mike Johnson, and of course you had Patrichka.
Yep.
Is he inducted yet?
Who?
Jake.
Yeah, he went in last year.
Okay.
And he wasn't able to make it because
That's right, you
they
said
still
that.
had some
Sorry.
ball games going on.
See, it went off my bald head. It just doesn't stay in my brain anymore.
yeah.
Stuff just leaves
Scratch
my
it a little.
Just
Gordy.
leaves my head.
Yeah. Yeah, I am so looking. Matter of fact, I have his name tag yet. I'll have to give him his name tag, so we can all the winners get a beautiful little name tag they can wear. Yeah.
Oh, when they come back, they get a name tag that
Yep.
says they're in the Hall of Fame. Well,
Yep.
that's cool.
Mhm.
Very cool.
Yep.
Joe Schuster, 97 inductee.
Yeah. Joe was a dandy.
I'll tell you, this year's girls swimming and diving team could be another Big Nine Conference champ.
Ooh.
October 28th is the conference championship. They've beaten every team in the conference. Their last duel is tonight against Northfield.
Oh.
And they're pretty good. Northfield won the two-team section here this past weekend, so this will be a good match tonight.
Yeah.
Matchup tonight.
Yeah.
Awesome. Look forward to it again this Friday. And if you want to get tickets, just call you. You'd probably prefer they not buy them at the door because you want to count, right?
Yeah, I need a count. Yeah.
Jim Lovren,
Oh yeah.
J.J. Corman, Big Ben Bauer. Boy,
Yep.
was he a good athlete.
Yep.
I mean, he's probably most remembered for his wrestling, but he was a good football player,
Yeah.
too. Very good football player.
Rich Oliphant went in 06, former football coach.
I think he only had one losing season
Yeah.
at Faribault High School in football. That's an amazing accomplishment. What, he coached 30 years, something like that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You probably still see Rich once in a while on the golf course.
No, I haven't been going down to Elderly
okay.
at all.
All right.
But we used to play. Mike Morrissey and
Yeah.
I would always get together with him. Well, we're wrapping it up, Gordy.
I know it. I
Yep.
sure appreciate your stopping by
Yeah.
and giving us more details about the class because I called you on Facebook today promoting today's show. You're the encyclopedia of Faribault sports.
Oh my goodness.
Tom Hartman.
My goodness.
And I appreciate
28 years.
Yeah, it's amazing. Really is. And there's still some people that are not in here that are
Right.
sitting on a waiting
They'll
list.
be going in.
So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
if people have somebody, if some people want to nominate somebody, all they have to do is give me a call or write me a letter so I can get their name and then present it to the board.
Sounds great. Thanks, Tom.
All right, Gordy,
And
thank you.
Friday night is the banquet. You're in tune to KDHL AM, Faribault, Minnesota. Enjoy the beautiful day.